this is the last time I did it, so I've made another one. And what I wanted to do was talk about something that I thought was absolutely fantastic back in 2001, which you probably already know because you've read the thumbnail, I'm sure. But to drink with this, I'm gonna have some Fanta. Which seems to make a better sound than Coke and Pepsi. Don't know why. Oh, it's nice and orangey. Right, I've got the door, I've got the eyebrow, I've got the paw. Oh, I'm getting a bit of an expert at that paw now. Look at that. Oh yeah. Okay. First, let's have a little sipperino on this Fanta. Oh, it's nice. I haven't had that in ages. Nice drop of Fanta. Okay. Let's have a bit of this pizza. Oh, it's absolutely delicious. Right, what I wanted to talk about, guys, was a game, a video game. Called Onimusha. Now what happened, it was about, I think it was the beginning of 2001, and Capcom made a new game which it played very much like Resident Evil. It had the pre-rendered backgrounds, and so the character just run through the pre-rendered backgrounds. And instead of having like zombies and things like that, you had these sort of samurai demons that you had to fight with a sword. So it's a little bit edging towards what became Devil May Cry. It was a bit like that, but yeah, it was very, very sort of Resident Evil-y. And I played this game and I absolutely loved it. Yes, I absolutely love this game, Onimusha. And they then made Onimusha 2, which is the one I want to really sort of talk about, because this is the one that really grabbed me. Because it starts off with this big, massive everywhere, and I thought, oh my goodness, this game just looks so good. There was so much. You can really see a lot of work went into it. So, let's have this bit. So I absolutely loved this game, and oh, it's so crispy. Oh, the bread's so crispy. But it wasn't until I came across, it's one of the bosses. This guy comes sort of like pulling up in a boat in the sea. And I'm not even going to attempt to say his name, because it's just impossible for me to pronounce it. He had this really long name. But you have a fight with him on this beach, and I just remember the water on this beach coming up and out, you know, in and out on the sand. While you're fighting this guy, and I just thought, this looks incredible. I mean, for the time, you know, it was amazing. The water's just, you know, flowing up onto the sandy beach, and it just looks so real. And that's what made me love that game so much, because it was like, you could really see that they'd really put a lot of work into it, and that's what I loved about Capcom at the time. And other things, you had like loads of puzzles that you had to do, which I loved, and also they had like these little sort of puzzle boxes that you had so many moves in which to make this sort of circle, and when you did, it opened up and it gave you something, you know. And it was just such a brilliant game. They did make a 3, Onimusha 3 after, with, because it was in France. France. And you end up having this fight on the Eiffel Tower. And the guy from Leon was in it as well, you know. The game was just so fantastic. And what happened as well, just a little interesting fact, is Hideki Kamiya was originally directing Resident Evil 4 at the time, and he'd given Leon, who was in this castle, this special power in one of his arms. And Shinji Mikami, who was like producing it, I think at the time, said, look, this is good, but it's not really Resident Evil, but it would be a great game. So they took it to Capcom and put it into development as Devil May Cry. And that's what Devil so they then proceeded to make Devil May Cry. But what happened was Hideki Kamiya was watching the making of Onimusha, and what had happened is one of the moves is when you slashed up, a glitch happened or occurred, and the body stayed up in the air like this. And this gave Hideki Kamiya a great idea, and that is how he got the idea of, in the original Devil May Cry, and also the following Devil May Cries, of course, but of swooping them up with your sword and then keeping them up in the air with your guns, you know, which was it was a new thing at the time. No one had ever seen that before. Which was awesome, but this is so nice. As she says in Miss Congeniality, big cheesy pizza. Yeah, so guys, I mean, I was tempted to buy it and get a PlayStation 2 and like play it, but I don't know if they ever sort of remastered it or put it on the PlayStation Store, I'm not sure. But I just got thinking about it, you know. And how good it looked. Me and Pinky are happy today, as you can see. It's Monday, so I hope you're going to have a great new week, guys. I had, as you know, my hot water went, and Tam, hi Tam, I'll give her a quick shout out, guys. Tam Day, she does eating videos as well, so go and check her out if you're still watching. Yeah, and she asked if everything was okay, if the hot water's got back on. It got done that same day. Like I emailed the repairs department, and it was back on in the evening, so that was all good. Yeah, so if you know, guys, if they ever did like an HD remaster of it or something on PlayStation, let me I will